Hi everyone, it's Linda with stampwithlindawalsh.com. We're going to get started on our other project, our other card that goes in this nice cute little bag. And also remember too that you can change this bag up to any color you'd like. So, you know, change up your color, scheme, whatever you'd like to do. We're going to use a couple different techniques. We're going to scrunch up our ribbon and then we'll make a nice little double loop bow. Alright, so let's get started on this. Alright, so we're going to glue this on to the base of our card. So this is not quite navy, which they did retire. I have some left. You can use, you know, really anything with this. Maybe certainly celery background instead. And then Baja Breeze actually is retired too, so sorry about that one. Yeah, it just... But you'll be able to finagle a bagel, I'll tell you. This is that Patent Paisley paper. I mean, Paisley Petals. I don't know why I keep calling it Patent Paisley. I think we had another set like that. Paisley Petals. And this is on the clearance list. So this has been on there for a while. So I want you guys to scoop some of that up and do this project. It's great for gifts. So let me tell you some dimensions. This is 3 by 3.5, this piece. The other piece I just put on is 1 3/4 by 3.5. It's okay if your main goal is to make this all look uniform around. I don't care if the center isn't together because you'll cover it. Alright, so let's get some scrunching done. You're going to take your seam binding and you're going to kind of rip apart the top so you can pull. You'll see the fibers, like the little edge, unravel here, and then you want to pull that center, like just a little piece of the center thread. It's kind of hard to get started at first, but then once you do, you're okay. You can grab 1 or 2 pieces, whatever works. If you grab 2, don't worry about it. Okay, I think I got a piece, and now I'm just going to kind of slowly slide it down as I go. You want to do this on both sides though, okay? So don't pull this piece all the way through because then you'll pull out your scrunchie. Oh, and then that might happen too. You might be pulling so hard that your piece will tear and then you have to grab another piece, that's all. So don't let that bother you. And as I pull, I'm going to go down probably about halfway. Then start on the other side. That one's a little tight to pull because I did break the string and sometimes that happens. So as long as you got it started on both sides, then it won't unravel on you. And just keep going all the way down. Okay, let's see how I did. Okay, looks pretty good. Alright, so now what I want to do is take my my glue dots, and then I'm just going to put down probably about 5 little glue dots. I did 1 in the center, 1 on each side, and then in the center again. You'll see placement for it in the PDF when I do that. Way to place your dots. And then you're just going to, whoops, lay this out like so and press down. You can add more glue dots if you like, and then I'm just going to cut off my ends like that. And there is your cute little scrunch ribbon. I love that look. It's a little tedious to get that look, but you know it's worth it. So let's go ahead and do our bow. This is, gee, I forget how long I cut this, but it will be in the directions. you're going to take your antique brads, or, you know, use any brad you have. I actually have some of these, so I'm finding I have a lot of things that I have not used, because you know how you go through your stash and you're like, oh, I can't use that. We got to save it. I don't know what I'm saving it for. But from now on, I'm starting to use my paper and everything. Forget it. I get so much junk now. So, first of all, actually start by opening up your brad. If you find your brad is, sometimes these little prongs are easy to maneuver. These are very flimsy, so be careful. But sometimes you have prongs that are very hard. So all we're going to do is cross over, I don't know, have maybe about an inch or so tail. Then you're going to cross over again. Make sure that both sides are pretty even from the center. And then you're looking at the back view. So we are going to make our next loop, but it's going to be bigger than this loop. You want to go out to probably about here. So just hold your finger there, make it a little bit bigger loop. And when I turn it over, you'll see what I mean. Bring it over to this side, make another bigger loop, so you're even. So now you have a 4-loop bow. You probably could have made this tail longer, but I'm not going to go redo it. Now I'm going to pinch my center, okay, which is not really the center because I was off. Put it inside my brad. Kind of look, hopefully it's straight. Look before you really, and see how this side's a little shorter, so I'm going to come back and move it over a little bit. I'm hoping that's going to work. Alright, oh shoot. And make sure before you go and play with it that you have a good handle on it, because now I just ruined my bow. Okay, let's see if I can fix it good. Nope, I didn't fix it good. So let's just look at it again. Like this. I want to straighten that out. There we go. And then this would be like this down there. Alright, so now if you have the these brads, these are easy to fold over. If you have the stronger brads, you're going to need your bone folder to fold over your ends, and I'll show you how in 1 minute. See how I have my ends folded? If you didn't have that, just take, or a pair of scissors, you would just go like this and kind of force it down. And now I'm just going to play with my little bow a little bit. These are really cute bows. I like these. See how I can kind of maneuver it now that I have it solid on the back. And I'm just going to cut my edges to finish. Like so. Now to put on my bow, I use sticky strip again. Alright, just cut myself off a piece. Just place it on. You know, I think I'm going to put this one in the center. This one I did over to the side. I kind of like it in the center, so I'm going to do it in the center this time. Give it a little different look. And I hope that's the center. You can puff out your little, take your scissors, stick them in the loop, and kind of puff out your loops. Alright, that looks cute. And then I'm going to take the decorative label punch and cut it down the middle again. I'm just going to mirror the actual stamped image. To do the stamped image, by the way, I stamped it all in Pear Pizzazz, and then I came back and I took the Night of Navy marker and just colored in the little areas that I wanted. And then with the teeny tiny wishes, I used my Stamp-A-Majig to put with Sympathy on there. So the reason why I could stamp it all in Pear Pizzazz first and then use my my marker over the Pear Pizzazz is because it is a lighter color and you won't notice it mixing with the Night of Navy. And I did that on the next card too, you'll see. Alright, so I'm just going to clip off these little ends that are showing on my side here. Can you see that? Like that. Because I don't want those to be sticking out. Okay, and we're going to put these on with dimensionals. And I'm going to put that one right in the center. I think it looks better in the center. There is your cards. You can decide which way you want to do it. I mean, I like it to the side, but only if I made my bow smaller. I've been making my bows bigger. So there is that card. That's done. And we'll get back to our next card. And these will all go in our little purse, so I can't wait to have it all done. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.